On Monday, Buckingham Palace hosted a commemorative tea party marking Victory in Europe Day, an event distinguished not only by its distinguished veterans, but also by the unexpected presence of Prince George, the 11-year-old grandson of King Charles. His attendance marked a significant milestone, the first official engagement for Britain's future monarch in training. Observers noted that far from being a ceremonial appearance, George's engagement with the veterans was marked by genuine curiosity and respect, signalling a carefully orchestrated introduction to public duties. Victory in Europe Day, observed annually on May the 8th, commemorates the formal acceptance by Allied forces of Nazi Germany's unconditional surrender in 1945. As living witnesses to those historic battles dwindle with each passing year, the British royal family has placed renewed emphasis on bridging the generational divide by facilitating direct dialogue between veterans and younger members of the monarchy. Buckingham Palace underscores both the enduring relevance of wartime sacrifices and the importance of preserving living history for future generations. Behind the palace gates, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have long maintained that within their family, normalcy remains paramount. When Prince George was a toddler, Prince William famously described his upbringing as sheltered from the business of royal destiny, recounting to the BBC that he intended to delay discussions of duty until George was ready to understand his place in the world. King Charles echoed similar sentiments, emphasising the need for stability during formative years. Royal biographer Robert Lacey, in his work Battle of Brothers, sheds further light on this strategy, revealing that William and Catherine planned a deliberate, age-appropriate introduction to George's future responsibilities. Lacey suggests that, disillusioned by the haphazard way in which his own royal path was presented, William determined to choose the right moment and setting to inform his son of his eventual accession to the throne. According to Lacey's research, the critical conversation likely occurred around George's 7th birthday in mid-2020. During this controlled moment, his parents outlined the contours of a life dedicated to public service and statecraft, ensuring he understood both the honour and the obligation that lay ahead. This timing also factored in royal safeguards. Upon turning 12 on July 22, 2025, George will no longer travel on the same aircraft as his father, per established protocols designed to protect the line of succession. On the afternoon of May 8th, the palace's white drawing room was arranged with tea tables and floral centerpieces. Among the invited guests were 3 nonagenarian veterans: Alfred Littlefield, 101, who stormed Normandy beaches on D-Day; Dougie Hyde, 99, who served in the Merchant Navy's secret European supply operations; and Charles Orborne, 99, a former gunner in North Africa. Each man bore first-hand testimony to pivotal moments of World War II. Prince George, dressed in a tailored navy suit and coordinating tie, approached Alfred Littlefield first. Littlefield, originally from Cosham near Portsmouth, recounted his enlistment at age 20 and his perilous landing under heavy shell fire at Normandy. George's question, "What was it like when you were coming in?" elicited a succinct "pretty awful," delivered with characteristic wartime brevity. The veteran then stressed to George the importance of commemorating such events so that younger generations may have some understanding. Next, George engaged Dougie Hyde, who had begun his service as a boiler stoker before joining clandestine missions to deploy munitions and amphibious vehicles along the European coast. The young prince inquired, "Did you ever get shot at? Did you ever see a U-boat?" Impressed by George's focused demeanour, Hyde later remarked that it mirrored the attentiveness he had once hoped to inspire in schoolchildren, underscoring the value of respectful listening. The Princess of Wales then introduced her son to Charles Orborne, who, as an 18-year-old gunner, fought in Egypt before the atomic era dawned at Hiroshima. As Orborne displayed photographs of the M4 Sherman tanks he operated, George asked, "Were they hard to operate? It must have been very tough with the weather." Moments later, Catherine gently clasped Orborne's hand and quipped, "Look at you. You are a very handsome young man," prompting Orborne's affectionate reminder, "You've got a nice-looking boy there. You're going to have to keep an eye on him." Throughout the gathering, veterans repeatedly praised George's comportment. Alfred Littlefield told the Duke of Cambridge that he should be very proud of his son's conduct. While Dougie Hyde described the young prince's politeness and genuine interest in wartime experiences as precisely what such commemorations aim to foster. These exchanges exemplified the dual purpose of the event, to honour living links to history and to provide the heir apparent with a foundational understanding of public service. Insiders speaking to People magazine confirmed that William and Catherine view these gradual engagements as essential for striking a balance between normal childhood experiences and the accretion of royal responsibilities. William and Kate are doing the right thing, protecting him so he can have as normal a childhood as possible, but he's also dipping into duties as a future monarch, one palace source noted. This philosophy extends beyond ceremonial appearances, encompassing both informal family moments and carefully selected public roles. Prince George's participation in the VE Day Tea Party carries symbolic weight. For the monarchy, it represents a public demonstration of continuity, a future king learning from those who defended the realm decades earlier. For the veteran community, it offers reassurance that their sacrifices remain acknowledged at the highest levels of the institution they served. For the public, it serves as a poignant reminder that history's lessons live on through each successive generation. As Buckingham Palace concluded Monday's commemorations, the image of Prince George, inquiring, attentive and respectful, underscored the deliberate steps taken by his parents to prepare him for the throne. By integrating him into moments of national significance, the Prince and Princess of Wales affirm their commitment to a seamless transition, one that honours tradition, fosters duty and preserves the human connections at the heart of Britain's constitutional heritage.